Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a very special, I would say very important thing to know, and it's basically how to make money as an independent artist, band, or musician during a crisis. So being that this is going to be a long show, I know that I have different audience members, and so what I'm going to do is this show is going to be both in English and Creole, and I'm going to be posting the different versions. So, what can you do during a crisis as a musician, especially? Usually, the government in the US will have a program, some form of unemployment, similar to what's going on with the current pandemic. And so, what you can do is first, you want to go online and you can Google search this. Just basically look for employment insurance. And here I have the website here. You can see that every state is highlighted. So you would just select your state and then you would fill out the application and they would ask you for special information about yourself, including your social security number, your address, and how much money you make. And um, typically, you won't get the full amount of money that you might be used to getting from your paycheck, but I believe it's half or maybe two-thirds. I think depends on what state you come from. So you can always verify which state and how it works there, and then go from there. The next option is I found this service called Playlist Push, and you basically get paid to review a person's playlist on Spotify. But it comes with a catch because you got to have a certain number of followers, and you also have to, I believe there are other criteria here, but if you look through it, you can basically find out more about how it works. And there's also an option for TikTokers. If you have a large following on that as well, you can get paid for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaving a link down in the description. Now, it is an affiliate link, so you can read through the different options. I believe there's one option where you can get 7.5% for signing up, and I also get 7.5%. And there are other links too if you're just an artist or a band. So just read through the description and you'll find all the links, especially with what I'm going to be showing you following this website. The very next option I found is a website called Fredish. Now, this is a very cool concept. Depending on what state you're in, you can put your state here, and then you can also tell them if you're looking for an instrument in a certain area. So how it works is basically it's like Airbnb for instruments. You can either lease your instrument or equipment that you might have, like headphones or whatnot, or even studio space. Like let's say you have a garage or something open, like an open area where bands can rehearse or whatnot. You can use that space and list it on this website, and you get paid for it. And so it works both ways. So let's say you need the space, you can also come here and do that, or you can lease it out depending on what you want to do. So feel free to check this website out. Again, you'll find the links in the description. Now, oh, actually, before I go to the next one, just as a reminder, just make sure that you wash your instruments, keep them clean and sanitary, and try to look at their policy as well, because there are some rules and ways to do it. So if you have any questions, you can always contact them as well. Now, this next option is called Let Go, this website. And I put it here as kind of like a miscellaneous category, I would say. It's basically a website where you can just put stuff online for sale, and it's really easy. You can just use your camera phone and just post it there. And so you might have something lying around that you don't even need to use anymore, and it's a perfect opportunity for you to just take a picture of it and post it on Let Go, and you can make some cash that way. You'd be surprised. There are probably things that you haven't even touched in months that you could potentially make some money with. So never count this one out. And then for Skype, I put this on the list because I know some of you might have a talent, a special skill, whether it's the way you know how to play licks on a instrument or chops on a drum set or whatnot. You might have a skill that you can show others how to do. And Skype or Zoom or any sort of online platform that allows you to record and live stream yourself is a perfect way for you to make some money on the side just by teaching others how to play music, or showing them your skills. And so that's why I put this one on the list. Also, I offer lessons myself. If you want, if you like the way that I do tutorial videos, especially with my Kompa synth sounds, you can always contact me through Gmail at pititgou. It's pititgou at gmail.com, and I will be able to set up a time apart just so that we can work on some of the tutorials, or you might have a specific request that you want, and then we can always work on that. That leads me to my next point. So Facebook is a perfect way to also see if anyone in the community, your friends or other fellow musicians may need you in the studio, if they need your help, or if let's say you wanted to do a live performance. I know a lot of bands are doing lives right now. So you could use Facebook Live or Instagram Live, anything that you can stream yourself to advertise your talents. You can do showcases. You can post, like make a post and ask your friends if they need any help in the studio, and that could be an easy way to make some side money. So never count out Facebook or any social media platform for that matter. I also came up with this idea where, what if musicians could make a song based on a request that a fan makes? And I believe actually I heard this somewhere else as well. But I think if you could find a way to engage with your audience, that would be a perfect way for you to just you can make some money that way, and then also you'd have the song to post on other platforms as well. So I think that would be an awesome idea too. That leads me to this next website here. This is called BeatStars. Most of you are probably familiar with it. It's a platform where you can load your beats. If you're a beat maker, you could obviously you have to make them high quality, so you have to know how to mix and master your own tracks. And then from there, you just upload it onto this platform, and people could either lease, or I believe you can even sell them here as well. And it's a continuous way of making passive income. If you just put in the work one time, um, ultimately it's going to pay off in the end if you keep making sales each month. There's this other website, it's similar. It's called Splice. Now with Splice, it's more of a platform where you can add samples or drum loops. Because I know a lot of you guys might have your own specific samples, similar to the way that I was doing my Kompa synth tutorials. And so if you have like any of those sample sets or drum loops that you might like, you can also post them on this platform, so that way other musicians or other producers can buy your samples or loops. It's really cool. Now this one right here is really awesome. I like this website here. It's called Air Gigs. Now with Air Gigs, you are able to record your own music from your, let's say, home studio if you have one, or any sort of setting where you can record instruments, and you get paid for other people's projects. So they could hire you to make a song for them, or if let's say they just need you for a guitar track or whatnot, you can find them on this platform and engage with them and make money that way. So it's really cool. And a similar way of making that happen as well is on Fiverr. Now on Fiverr, it's more of like a I would say independent contractor type gig, where you can come here and you can actually post what you're good at. Some people might be good at mixing and mastering, like you see here, session musicians, um, even podcast editing, music transcription, all of that. So you have these options here that you can sign up for, similar to Upwork, which you can do the same thing. All you have to do is just you go in the description, you can find the links, you click on that, and you register. From there, you can just start posting what you're good at, and then you can start making money that way. Now, this wouldn't be a thorough video if I didn't mention YouTube as a way of making passive income. Now, with YouTube, it's tricky because it takes time. It really takes time. But once you put in the amount of work that you're supposed to, or that you would like to, eventually it does pay out. I believe on YouTube, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you got to have 4,000 watch hours in order to get some ad revenue. So that takes a long time. But if you're willing to put in the effort, in the long run, it might pay off for you. And with that said, this is my channel. So if you haven't done so already, please, I would appreciate if you could subscribe and like this video. That would help this channel to go a long way. And also, I'll be posting my social media at the end of the video as well. Now with this website, it's called ASCAP. What this does is basically it allows you to sell your music rights if you want. I believe they also allow you to lease your music rights as well. Now, if you're in the US, you would use ASCAP. But if you're in Canada, you use this website right here. It's called SoCan. It's the same concept. So all you do is you make the music, and then you can sell the licenses as you see fit, and it's pretty straightforward from there. So it's up to you on whether or not you want to do it that way. This website here is called Bandcamp. What Bandcamp is a platform where you can basically sell your merch or music that you might have, like it might be a single or whatnot. And so this is a perfect way to do that as well. There's another website called Merch, which is more specific to your band merchandise. So a lot of you might have a lot of t-shirts lying around with your band logo, caps, or cup holders. This is a perfect way to make sales happen. It's not like the other platforms where it's like specific to other things, because I know you can probably use eBay, or there's a few other platforms like that too. but this one is more specific to like band merchandise. So I like this website. Now this one right here, uh, this is called Virus Media. So this on this platform, it allows you to get your music and other sort of streaming content on TV or like movies, things like that. There's also this other website that does the similar job, which is called Pump Audio. So both of these are great platforms if you want to like have your background music. It could even be your beats as well. You could lease them to like media companies, things of that nature, and you'll be making passive income every month. So read through the websites. You can also check out their policy just to make sure that you follow everything the way it's supposed to go, and then that'll be a good way to make some money there. And then it's also a possibility that you might not be able to make money just by music alone. So I put this as an option. It's basically a Google search where you can look up jobs in your area. Some places might hire you with just basic skills. I know hospital jobs are good. You can look up airport jobs. You can look up many other jobs that don't require much training. If you have to do what you have to do just to make just to get by and pay the bills, don't overlook the possibility of maybe having to find a job to make that happen. Now, what I do is I also have giveaway links that I'm gonna start posting on my videos, and so you're gonna see it. It's biofm slash pititgou. So these are all the links that you can click, and sometimes they might expire. If you notice that they expire, just give it a few maybe a day or two, because I update them from time to time when they expire like that. And what you do is you can click on a link, let's say this one right here, and it's going to redirect you to a survey that you can fill out, and you can actually earn a $100 McDonald's gift card. Like, these are pretty simple surveys that you can complete, and I get an affiliate percentage as well, which you don't have to worry about paying. It's from the company, and then from there you get a $100 gift card. So like, let's say we go back here. Let's say you go to Target a lot, and you're low for cash. This is a perfect opportunity as well for you to make some easy money just by filling out a survey, and you can use that gift card for whatever you want. So again, that'll be in the description. You'll see all the links there. And so that's pretty much it. Um, I have a few notes before I let you guys go. If you do plan on playing live uh, during a crisis or let's say a pandemic, that's completely up to you whether it's safe to do so or not. Um, what I will say is just do your best to stay safe and follow all the protocols set by the government and local health agencies, and just go from there, I guess. Also, try to stay active as much as you can. You have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform that you're used to. Just stay engaged with your fan base, and I would use the opportunity to also create new content, create new songs, see where the market is going as well, and that way, whenever the market reopens, you'll have your sword there, and it'll be nice and sharp for you to use, if you get what I'm saying. So again, just stay active, and if you really enjoyed this content, please subscribe, like this video at Jonas Caribe. And I also have my Instagram and Twitter account linked down below. You can find me at pititgou. And then also keep an eye out for my album that's coming out. It's Bonje Libere. It's going to be on Spotify, iTunes Music, all the music streaming platforms. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. And may God continue to bless and protect all of you.